LFO. It might as well be called UFO because this thing is out of this world, man. If you're trying to learn about LFO on the MPC One or other MPCs, you're in the right place. Welcome to Creative Therapy. LFO, or low frequency oscillation, is a powerful tool for adding movement and depth to your sound. MPC One gives you full control over the LFO parameters, allowing you to create dynamic and evolving textures. LFO, as powerful as it is, uses mainly two parameters for modulating the sound: a waveform and the frequency rate it's applied. In other words, the speed of the modulation. Because waveform movement happens in the frequencies below 20 Hz, it modulates without actually creating a sound. First, let's take a look at the different waveforms available. And as a modulated parameter, let's use amp, so your volume if you like. Sine allows for modulation to occur very smoothly. Right down the middle of the waveform would be our bass parameter. From there, following the shape, the amplitude gradually goes up, reaches the peak, then comes down, reaches the lowest value, and then goes up again and keeps repeating this process. Depending on the rate set, the modulation is quicker or slower. To make sure the modulation follows the tempo, we can, instead of manually setting the rate, choose one of the sync options. Let's check them out. Triangle waveform also provides smooth modulation from one extreme to another. The difference being the modulation changes the direction sharper. Sample and hold generates a value of a waveform and stays at it for a certain amount of time until it generates another value, and then it holds that one and keeps repeating this process. Check this out. It doesn't simply go up and down, as you can see, like in the case of the previously mentioned waveform, but instead the values generated completely randomly. Saw, or we could call it saw up, modulates the sound starting from the base value, which then gets gradually increased, and once it reaches the peak, drops down to the base value and repeats the process again. On the other hand, saw down waveform is directly the opposite. Value goes down, at the lowest point shoots back up to the base value to start the process all over again. Square works by going from one extreme value to the next, with a short period of holding the value at each end. So no gradual modulation here. And finally, noise generates random values, and the modulation travels along those values, giving a random result with each pass. Each parameter, when modulated on its own, creates a well-known musical effects. By modulating the amp, we can create what's called tremolo, a rhythmic change to volume. If pitch is the chosen parameter, that's how you create a vibrato. If you'd like to create what's commonly known as phasing, you'd modulate the fellow. If the modulation is synced to the tempo and further used with bass, that is how you achieve the wobble bass effect. If you'd like to see how to quickly adjust all the major parameters from all the screens in Program Edit on one screen, check out this video when it comes out. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. That's all for today. Keep occupied.